What's going on, everybody? My name is Aiden and welcome back to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to be discussing the recent rumors that not only is the head coach for the Chicago Bulls, Billy Donovan's position in the team safe, but it also looks like there is no plan to get rid of the current regime of the Chicago Bulls anytime soon. Now, shock horror, is anyone really surprised by that? Are you going to do this, oh my goodness, the Bulls are going to keep everybody? Or are you going to face reality and knew this was always going to be the case? But with that being said, I want to discuss my thoughts on this situation because, again, I'm a Bulls content creator that has opinions on things and I want to share it to the world to let people know what I think and also to gather the conversation together to see whether you agree or disagree with, I guess, everybody's basically job being safe at this point in time. But before we get any further, if you liked the video and you want to see more from me, drop a like, drop a follow, and or subscribe if you are new. And let me know in the comments below your thoughts about these Chicago Bulls and whether or not you believe that these guys' jobs should be secured and safe. And are you surprised that they are safe and secure as well? So, I will start with the head coach, Billy Donovan, because I think his position at the moment is very intriguing more than anything, and it's very frustrating as well. So, Billy Donovan's job being secure at this point in time is exactly what I thought it would be. And I think 99% of Bulls fans would have said the same thing. Now, we can have our own opinion. We can say we want Billy Donovan fired. And look, it's a harsh thing to say. We want someone to be fired. But at the end of the day, it's a sporting coach, it's a coaching role, it's a sports role, and it's not like he's going to not get paid out. They're going to pay him the rest of his contract whether he's here or not. So it's not like I'm asking him to leave without pay or anything like that. But all that being said, he just hasn't lived up to the mark. Now, apparently the reason why his job is secure is because of how revolutionary our offense has turned into compared to what it was last season. And although I can understand how good our offense has been for the most part, I can understand how we have taken strides in that direction. Let's not pretend that was all Billy Donovan's idea. We have a brand new assistant coaching team behind him that obviously helped, but in the same vein, we didn't have DeMar DeRozan that kind of dictates how we play. So, of course, it was going to be different. And it was always going to go in that direction. But you know what? I'll give them that. Our offense has changed. And I do like how our offense has changed. I'm not a big fan of 50, 63s a game like we had at the beginning of the season, but I do like how more balanced it is. And when we do have great offensive nights, everybody's involved. The assist numbers are high. It is beautiful to watch. The problem is we don't see it consistently enough. And that is also on the head coaching position, in my opinion. It's also on Billy Donovan. To try and get these guys motivated to play, first and foremost. And I know a coach shouldn't need to do that, but it's clear that we need someone to do it because this team doesn't show up. This team looks like they've given up, especially in the last two games. But we also just need consistent game plans. Some nights we have 30 assists, some nights we have 10, 15. It's just weird. Some nights we dominate the glass, some nights we don't. Sometimes we have amazing points in the paint, sometimes we barely have any. Sometimes we shoot 63, sometimes we shoot 33s. There's no consistency in the offense is what I'm trying to say. We can have different things on different nights that really elevate us. And of course, it does factor which team you're playing. But for the most part, there is no consistency. When I look at the Boston Celtics of last season, what was the consistency in their game? They played 5 out and they chucked up threes. That's how they won a championship offensively. They had too many guys that could knock down the three ball at a very high efficiency, and because of how dangerous they were from the three, you couldn't double team, you couldn't swarm an attacker or an offensive player, because they could drive right by you as well. They got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, both elite rim runners as well. They could get to the rim with absolute ease. It's very hard to stop the Boston Celtics. It is, even this season, very hard to beat the Boston Celtics. And that's what they do. Their game plan is consistent. It's the same with teams like Denver. It's the same with teams like any of the top teams in the Eastern and the Western Conference. It's the same with the Timberwolves. Same any team you can think of. Same with the Lakers even. The Lakers are going to get a very consistent run of things. Trust me. I'll tell you that much for sure with Luka Doncic. And it's going to feel consistent. Their offense at least. The Bulls don't have that. So I put that on the coaching staff. I do. As much as it is the players as well, it has to fall to the coaching staff as well. So, you know, I understand the reasoning. I can sympathize with the reasoning. It doesn't mean I have to agree with the reasoning. And that's where I fall at the moment. But with Billy Donovan, this season to me is irrelevant. Look, I would personally love to get things started quickly and get a new head coach that you truly want to build with in the future. I'd rather have that now, but I'm more intrigued to see what we do in the offseason. That's where I think we're going to really get angry, frustrated, or relieved in this situation. Billy Donovan can have this season if they want. That's how I view it. Because I don't personally think we're going to do anything this season anyway. This season is a lost cause to me, personally. So Billy Donovan being here, look, it's annoying, but it is what it is. That's how I feel. If Billy Donovan's here next season, that's when the anger is probably going to come out. Because there's no reason he should be. I don't care how revolutionary our offense has been, we are still sub 500 again this season, and that will not change. It will not change. All-Star break or not, we are 10 games below 500. We are not building ourselves out of that. So, it's not good enough in that regard. I don't care how revolutionary our offense has been. It's clear that we need a lot more than that. And I don't think Billy Donovan can provide that. So, I'm going to wait and see what they do in the offseason when it comes to Billy Donovan. It's no point complaining about it now. It looks like his job is secure. Wait till the end of the season. Let Billy Donovan have his last hurrah with the Bulls. If there is a last hurrah. And then next season we'll figure it out. But judging by the comments, it looks like he'll be here next season as well. So the anger may as well build up from now. But I'm not going to release that anger until next season. We'll see. In terms of the front office being safe and secure. I mean, again, shock horror, right? Oh my goodness. The front office is safe and secure. Who saw that coming? Everybody. Everybody saw that coming. I could talk to someone that never watched a Chicago Bulls game in their life, and I would ask them, do you think the front office are going to stay with the Bulls? They'll say, probably. Everybody could have predicted this. Look, to be honest, who actually thought differently? Tell me, please. I'd love to know if you thought differently. There was no chance AK and Eversley and any of the front office guys were going to get fired. I mean, we kept Garpax for how many years? How many years? And in the end, it took Paxson to basically say, hey, I think I need to quit this job, basically, for the Bulls to change things. So let's not pretend that this Bulls ownership takes initiative straight away. They don't. We have very laid back owners. And I don't mean it in a bad way. Some people will take it in that way. It's not the worst thing to have laid-back owners if you have people behind you that you can trust. If we had laid-back owners and a good front office, it's completely irrelevant if they're laid-back or not. But the truth is, we don't have a good front office, and we have a laid-back ownership that doesn't make decisions. They don't make big decisions on, alright, AK needs to go. He said 4 years he has not done anything. Mark Eversley needs to go. All this talent we brought in, and he's responsible for it, and it led us nowhere. We need to change it up. The ownership doesn't think that way. For whatever reason, they don't. So don't expect changes to just happen on the fly. It will take many, many years for changes like that to happen. And I don't care what anybody says, the Bulls fans cannot do anything about it. Look, I'm a Man United fan. Trust me, I take this from experience. I've seen games being cancelled. I've seen protests in front of the arenas. I have seen everybody talk about how the owners need to leave. There's even been verbal and physical threats to their health, which I do not condone. And the owners are still at Manchester United. And they've been there for 17 years. Trust me, as a Bulls fan as well, I will tell you this for certain. You will not get change from the ownership or from the front office, or the ownership to the front office, until they're ready to do it. The fans will have no say in it. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings if you feel that way. Saying don't go to games, I promise you that will not work either. If you say Bulls fans do not go to games, they will find people to replace the Bulls fans that don't go. They've got waiting lists, miles long. And people, whether they're Bulls fans or not, will want to go see a Bulls game because they've never done it before. Heck, there's even rumours that the Bulls are coming to Australia very soon. You think I'm not going to take advantage of that? You'd be fooling yourself. I'd be going to that game. I don't care. It's as simple as that. there will be people that will go. So, we're in a tough predicament, are we? That's what I think. Do you agree? My voice is really starting to go a little bit, so I'm going to end it. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for more. Take care, and peace.